Hello and welcome to RSHL Season 20. We got a matchup tonight between the Dirty Birds, who are undefeated, taking on Execution, who have yet to win, and going for their first win. Tonight we have the Red Raven and Thrill on board for play-by-play and color commentary, and I'm Bucky. If you're new to the game,
this is going to be a great game tonight, Bucky.
I think so too. You have two good teams. Execution is with only 1 point on the season, or actually 0 points on the season with the overtime loss. Or did they tie? I forget now. My fault.
It was a tie.
They tied. So you got Execution, who hasn't got a win yet. They're looking to get that first W, but they have a really solid roster. So
this is a game that Dirty Birds needs to win because they're talking about how some teams are ranked higher than them without having any wins yet. Hint, hint, Execution. So if Dirty Birds can beat Execution tonight, they have entered the top 3, at least at this point in the season. Execution needs to win this because if they lose to Dirty Birds, they're going to drop to 4, maybe 5, maybe 6 in some people's rankings, depending on where they put teams like Kick You Apart or Dirty Birds. So this is a huge game for both teams.
Yeah, and I'm interested to see how it goes because Dirty Birds have faced Short-Handed and a couple of other mid-tier teams. I can't remember the other team that they play right off the top of my head.
Red Dragons, I believe.
Red Dragons, and they haven't really faced any of the top caliber teams yet. So here is Execution, who's supposedly a top caliber team. I mean, talent-wise, they certainly are, but they need to get some results to prove that too. And Dragon Wing Zero is here tonight. I talked about last time. He's their starting defender, and he was missing from the last game. So I think that should probably make a big difference for them.
You're also noticing that Super Dan is not in the game right now for some reason. We know he's here because he's on Mumble with us.
yeah, it's odd Dan hasn't logged in yet, but I expect him to show up here any second. So going into this game, I think Execution has to be considered the underdogs based on the records alone, but I'm favoring Execution. What about you guys?
You know what? I as of right now, based on how Execution played that last game, I have to give them the advantage. But you know what? Banana Squadron's here, and he could be the difference maker, I think, for Dirty Birds tonight. I'm still going to say Execution 4-3.
Yeah, I think Execution probably has an edge as well. I think they're a little bit of a stronger team overall. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, they haven't gotten the results yet, and we've seen teams before that had pretty good rosters that ended up having mediocre records over the season. I'd be sad if Execution ended up being one of those teams, but anything can happen at this point. I mean, they're still looking for that first win.
Well, the referee Pilot is calling the dropping of the puck, so we're about to get underway here. If you're new to the game, never seen this game before, you can find out more information at rshl.org. But otherwise, we're underway. Navi for the Dirty Birds wins the face-off, backs to Banana. Banana kills off the puck, and Sabian picks it up. Sabian breaks it into the zone, goes for a ball kill, misses it, but holds the puck. Doobie with a good back check and dumps it out of the zone.
Well, Navi started this game off strong for Dirty Birds, but they're going to have to keep the puck in Execution zone.
Definitely. Execution doing some work down in the Dirty Birds zone, trying to get something going. Jay Walking carrying the puck and his Weasel tonight. Cycles back to Dragon Wing Zero to Rage. Rage and Image go back and forth. Image brings it in. Rage looking for something. Dirty Bird's playing tight defensively right now. And they had to cycle back to center ice. Back into the zone. A big kill by, I believe that was Navi. And he gets out of the zone. We got a 2-on-1 now. Navi and Banana. Looks like plenty of back checkers for Execution, though, and not going to get much done. A great shot by Banana. Just a little low.
Super Dan was all over that, in my opinion, though, and he's not going to let in 4 goals on 4 shots today, I don't think.
I don't think so either. Bluck with the opportunity here. Tries to go short side. Holds up and passes back to Navi, and they cycle back around. Back to the blue line. Rage picks it up. Rage and Doobie looking for a little odd man break. Doobie misses the pass to Rage and cycles it all the way down. No icing here in the subspace hockey zone. We don't call icing because we don't know how to. On the blue line, Image with the puck. Tries to hit Jaywalking, misses Jaywalking, goes back to center ice, and Doobie goes to pick it up.
A couple of missed passes already so far for Execution. They need to tighten that up a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth play. Not many shots on goal yet. 0 to be exact.
Dare I say they need to execute?
Oh, look at
Yeah,
that.
need to execute properly, yeah.
The play on words by Red Raven. Blucka bringing the puck in, hits Navi. Navi to Banana. Banana back to Navi. Navi hits Banana. Or hits Blucka. Oh, Sammy picks up the trash. He scores! Oh, man.
Well, there's a goal, big goal. I don't know what happened there. It almost seemed as if the goalie was out of position, and wow.
You know, what I think is that a lot of forwards don't make that play. A lot of forwards aren't as patient with the puck as Saving is, and I don't think that Dragon Wing expected him to be able to get it in at that angle. So he was a little higher up, just covering his side of the net, but Saving found the angle to kind of squeeze it in between the goalie and the defender. So I think that was just a lot of players don't
Opportunity
play
here.
it that
Doobie
way.
shoots in a big save by Krub.
That was actually a tank by Doobie on that play too. So
Yeah, on the face-off right at the beginning. Official scoring the play with Saving from Navi and Blucka. Some opportunity in front of the net. Blucka with a huge kill on the Javelin image, but Execution picks it back up and takes it out of the zone. Rage bringing it in through the neutral zone. Hits Image. Image down to Jaywalking. Jaywalking down to Doobie. Jaywalking back up to Doobie. Looking for a play, but Bluck is back on the back check and gets it cleared.
Blucka's dodging in that last play was absolutely phenomenal, and we missed it, but you know what? He did a great job, and it's too bad Doobie couldn't do the same.
Navi and Banana looking for an opportunity. Banana looking for Blucka. Blucka with a shot. Oh, what a goal. I might have a lag here, though.
yeah, that was lag all the way on my screen.
A great opportunity. Just looks like the lag took it off. Official goal, lag. If you're new to the game, once again, a lag goal means the puck disappears and it should have been caught by a player. Pilot dropping the puck off here. Still 1-0 Dirty Birds. Face-off win by Navi. Navi bringing it into the zone to Blucka. Blucka to Banana. Banana hits Navi. Navi to Blucka. Big save by Daniel. Jean-Claude Van Damme, as they're being called in the game now.
One thing to definitely notice here is that we have Doobie in a Warbird this week. We talked to him last week about it. He was in the Leviathan, remember?
Yeah, it was a surprise to me. I expect him to be in Warbird more often than not. Rage and Doobie in front of the net. Hits Jaywalking. Jaywalking shoots and saved by Krub. Missed pass, it looks like there.
Yeah, I was actually just about to comment on the Warbird thing too, and it's normally he's been out of there because Rage has been in there.
Blucka with opportunity. Banana to Blucka. Blucka shoots just south.
He had a little opening there for a little bit when he first got the puck, but he held it just a little bit too long, and it was a really small window, so wasn't able to get anything there.
Execution deep into the Dirty Birds in. Great back checking with Banana and gets the puck cleared out. Blucka at center ice. We have a odd man rush. Not really. They're getting back on back checking. Saving, bringing it down south. Checked up by Doobie. Good checking by Doobie there.
Doesn't have to be a Leviathan. He can do that in a Warbird.
Doobie to Jaywalking. Jaywalking to the shot. A little low. Goes behind the net and bounces back and forth. Nowhere to go. Execution holds the puck. Rage and Image back and forth. Rage looking for somewhere to go. Dirty Birds just clumping back up in the middle and clustering it up, making it hard to make a decision. Center ice, and Execution brings it back into their own end.
And an Image with the lagger message, and he's been lagging a lot this season. He's lagged out of several games, so we'll see if he's able to stay in for this game. I'm not sure if he made any changes to his connection or modem or anything that might help him out. But
Doobie with a great fake, hits Rage, and it's intercepted by Saving. Great opportunity again by Execution. Oh, what a goal! Oh!
that was interesting. Now that happened kind of fast. I'm not sure. How did he even come away with the puck there?
It looked like a pass back when Rage came out of the goal with the puck. Looks like the ref frequency is going back and forth. Let's see what they call. Goal clean. Scored by Jaywalking, assist from Rage. Ties it up 1-1.
Well, you know, I know Execution doesn't have a winning record yet, but I mentioned in my write-up that Jaywalking's considered by many to be one of the best players in the zone, but doesn't always produce as much as people expect him to, points-wise. But this season he's off to a good start. He's had several points in a lot of the games that they've played in already.
Execution back into the Dirty Bird zone. Doobie carrying it in, trying to fake out Hayes. Misses. turns it over, and Dirty Birds taking it back out of their end, trying to get some shots on goal and possibly another goal to make it 2-1. Let's see what they can do. Nana back into the execution end. Nana misses the pass up north. A fight for it, and Dragon Wing 0 wins it. Rage ices the puck. Once again, no icing in the RSHL. Krub picks it up. Hayes to saving. Misses him. They have to backtrack again. Dirty Birds pin themselves in their own end here. Let's see if they can get all the way out. Good outlet passes. Blucka gets the puck, brings it into the execution zone. Outnumbered. Holds up and looks for somewhere to go. Blucka misses. Tries to pass the Banana, but it's killed. Ball kill. Oh, Blucka holds up. Nowhere to go. Great patience. And Banana just sends it out of the zone.
It's really amazing watching Saving and Blucka. They seem to know where each other's going to be at random times, and they're just really able to get the puck to each other really easily.
Yeah, they're reading off each other great. Hayes carrying it at center ice, looking for somewhere to go. Hits Saving. Saving looking for someone. Tries to go back to Hayes, and Hayes is there. Banana to Hayes. To Saving. Saving the Banana. Banana back to Blucka. Blucka carries it in. Hits Navi. Great pass. The Blucka shoots. Oh! And Dragon Wing's there for the stop. Huge stop by Dragon Wing 0.
You know, Dirty Birds is without a very solid defender right now. Doriath has logged 43 minutes for them so far. He's +5 when...
Rage and Doobie. Rage shoots. A pass. Oh, what a great back check by Navi. And Krub gets out of the zone.
All I was going to say is they are +5 when Doriath is on the ice. So that could be huge for Dirty Birds.
Image tries to carry it in. Turns it over to Banana. Banana's bringing it out of the zone to center ice. Banana to Navi. Navi looking for someone to go. Goes to Blucka. Blucka holds up. Passes back to Banana. Banana holds. And Dan just proxes it. He's looking for a southern pass there, but he couldn't get it through the crease. Oh, Execution has something going there, but the lag just pushed him off. Dirty Birds back at center ice, trying to get back into the execution end. Blucka, Saving, Banana, and Navi all on the offensive push. Banana holds it, shoots, and a big save by Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Showing up today, ladies and gentlemen. 4 saves, I guess, with that one lag goal, but huge.
Much better than his last performance. Last game, he let in 4 goals in the first 4 shots. Blucka tries to hit Banana, but a phase ruins the play.
Well, I know we talked about last time that the defense, Dragon Wing, wasn't there for execution, and they didn't play that solid defensively, so I think that might be a big reason why we definitely won't see a repeat of that last game.
Got 2-on-2 here, Blucka and Banana. Banana turns it over to Image. Image shoots it south just to be safe. Dirty Birds picks it back up. Navi to Blucka. Blucka to Hayes. Hayes back to Saving. Saving to Blucka into the zone. Blucka tries to deke around Rage. Rage has nothing to do with that and kills him off the puck.
One thing we've seen from Dirty Birds this season is great defense, and even in their loss... hang on one second.
I'll do with an opportunity. Hayes with a great check.
In their game that could have been considered a loss, their 1-0 win over shorthanded, I mean, they showed some really, really solid defense. And I just wonder, it's been suspect so far tonight.
Another great defensive play there by Execution, getting Dirty Birds to turn over the puck. A lot of back and forth action in the last 10 minutes. Or the first 10 minutes, sorry. Doobie in the zone, holding it. Hits jaywalking. Jaywalking back to Doobie. Doobie to Rage. Rage back to jaywalking. Execution cycling the puck well here. We're on the blue line, though. They need to get it into the zone. Jaywalking the Rage. Trying to get someone to bait. They're all standing still, though. Image to jaywalking. Jay to Rage. Rage looking for somewhere to go. Nowhere to go. Once again, Dirty Birds has all the zone clogged up. Hits Dragon Wing. He goes north to Image. Image back to Doobie. Doobie tries to go in there, but he has no chance when there's that many ships, and he's a little warbird.
I love being proven wrong. Great D there.
Blucka with opportunity here. 1-on-1. Fakes. Oh, nowhere to go. Kicks it back out to Saving. Saving looks for Navi. Navi got it. Holds on. Great patience again by Dirty Birds.
Yeah, great D from DB, and then just horrible D to allow a shot on Jean-Claude.
Navi holds and shoots. Oh, huge save by Dragon Wing on the crease. No DC, though. Execution down in the Dirty Birds end. Doobie holding it. Turns it right over to Saving. trying to force a pass, and it just backfired on him.
Super Dan may be one of those goalies you don't necessarily mind letting too many breakaways happen.
No, shoot. Oh, huge stop by Dragon Wing Zero on defense.
Yeah, there are different kinds of goalie styles in the zone. I think that Super Dan's actually the best breakaway goaltender in the zone. I think he's even a little bit better at Lennox just because of the way he comes out of the crease. It's a little bit more frustrating to deal with.
The back and forth action continues as Saving and Blucka Blucka go for an opportunity here. Turn it over, back the other way again. It's non-stop back and forth action. Very fun to watch. Jaywalking the slap shot. Doobie misses. Oh, off the post though. Krub was sleeping, it looks like. He got lucky there. Saving up north to Blucka. Blucka holds on, tries to deeks, and no one shoots him. Rage is right there and is held up on the check. Saving holds onto the puck, looking for somewhere to go. Hits Blucka, misses Blucka. My bad. Blucka turns over jaywalking to Doobie. Jaywalking in the zone, looking for a pass. Goes to Image. Image holds it, shoots it. Ooh, intercepted by Hayes. Looks like Image is having a little bit of lag on his ball shots here. I don't know if anybody else has seen that or not.
The main thing I've seen is I keep seeing lots of lagger messages from Blue Goku, but he seems to be able to stay in the game so far.
Yeah, it looks like we actually had a pass, not a shot on the last one, but his lag, I didn't see the ball come out until the last second. Where it was on the other guy's team. Puck down the ice, Doobie picks it up, execution in the Dirty Birds in. Doobie hits Rage, Rage holds on to it, looking for somewhere to go. Deeks turns it over to Saving. Tried to ball kill. Saving had nothing to do with that either. Blucka up north, trying to pick up the puck. Jean-Claude Van Damme with a huge lunge. Outlet passes it down the ice, but there's no one there for the execution team. And that will end the period.
That's one difference between Super Dan and other goalies. He's definitely very active. He moves around the ice a lot. And a lot of goalies kind of get paranoid and don't want to leave their crease at all because they don't want to risk, letting in a big play. But he's definitely comfortable moving around a little bit when he thinks it's appropriate.
I just want to make this mention, mention this right now. When we're looking at the Warbirds tonight, we saw situations where people were just going right after Bucky and doing everything they can to kill him. And Blucka Blucka so far this season has been killed 130, I want to say, well, depending on what the game is now, he had 124 before this game started, and has not scored a goal, but we've seen him make some really good dodges. And so I just wonder what you guys think. You both played a lot of the Warbird. Do you think that maybe people are keying on the Warbird more this season and making it a little bit less viable?
Well, it depends on the play style of the teams, how each team's going to play. But I think that Warbird becomes less viable in certain play styles. I mean, when you're playing against teams that are stacking the crease a lot, it can be hard to get in there.
Yeah, I've been playing Warbird for a long time too, and it's there's times where people just focusing on you, like the game earlier, Bethandro was just focusing on me non-stop, so we tried to use that as an advantage because he was actually just going out of position to shoot and kill me.
Yeah, we definitely have one of the, if not the biggest Warbird killer in the league on our team, that being Skula. Preferably likes to go out of the play to get those huge kills because it does have such a huge impact on the rating. And even for the Warbirds, I mean, you see a lot of negative ratings with the Warbirds because they're getting checked so much. And of course, we want to thank the people in the truck that are helping us with these stats as we broadcast this game.
Yeah, and that's a big thing. I've actually mentioned that to Ark several times myself, that I think that the stats are a little biased because the weight that the stat formula has in checked and checked deaths is really high. So a lot of times having a low rating doesn't really accurately reflect how well a Warbird played. And I know just from when I played it, the couple of games that I played it in, it's actually really frustrating to get checked over and over. Like, even when it's not benefiting the other team, it's just kind of annoying. So, it kind of sucks sometimes. But
well, the period breaks over. Period 2 about to start. Still 1-1. Dirty Birds in execution here. 6 shots for Dirty Birds that period, 4 for execution. Face-off, execution wins it. Doobie's killed off, but Image kills off his killer. Doobie gets the puck from Image. Image tries to go north, nowhere to go. Saving picks it up. Saving the nice little deke. but he was able to face the puck up north and turns it over. Dragon cycles back to Dan. Dan looking for somewhere to go, just throws it up north, and Hockey Bo is in the game from Dallas, Texas. Rage and Image, jaywalking to Doobie. Doobie to jaywalking. Jaywalking to Doobie. Doobie holds up, nowhere to go. Krub just had the center of the net, and Doobie wanted the same thing. Doobie cycles back out of the zone to reset. Execution carries it back into the zone. Rage with the puck. Rage tries to go back to Dragon Wing, but has to kill off a Terrier from Dirty Birds. Image carrying the puck, looking for somewhere to go. Tries to hit jaywalking, but Bluck is in the way and picks over the puck, and Dirty Birds is out of their own zone. God, it's so horrible.
I gotta say, I think it's a pretty even game so far. No team really seems to have much of an advantage, at least in my opinion.
Yeah, back and forth action. Dirty Birds having a problem getting the puck out of their end here, trying to get back in the Execution in, but Execution with a good press. Kazi to Hockey Bo. Hockey Bo's killed off. Doobie kicks up the puck, up to jaywalking. Jaywalking tries to hit Rage, misses him, and throws it down to the other end of the ice. Hayes picks it up. The wall pass to Saving. Saving bringing it down. Nowhere to go. Kind of freezes. Everybody's watching him, but he turns it over to Image. Rage picks it up and gets killed off, but Jaywalking's there for the save. Jaywalking bringing the puck in, but he's killed up by Kazi. Kazi with a odd man rush. Sorry, a one-on-one rush. Goes for a ball kill on Dragon Wing, misses it. Then passes to Jean-Claude Van Damme and turns it over.
Yeah, he tried to BK, got anti-BK because Dragon Wing ball killed him back successfully, but Kazi actually tanked those bullets.
Execution has the puck, brings it into the Dirty Birds end. Rage back to Dragon Wing. Dragon Wing down to Doobie. Doobie looking for somewhere to go, brings it to the net. Nowhere to go, cycles back. Rage gets the puck from Doobie. Rage to Doobie. Doobie to Image. Image to Jaywalking. Jaywalking intercepted by Cozy. Blucka and Cozy on the other way out. Blucka crosses the center ice. Tries to get around Dragon Wing. I saw a dud there, possibly. Regardless, gets killed off by the two Terriers. Image bringing it in, looking for Doobie. Misses the pass. However, Cozy kills him off anyway. And they get the zone out of the puck. Blucka with an opportunity here. Brings it in. Shoots. Oh, the Buckcat sweep scores for Blucka. The Blucka sweep.
Yeah, he turned his nose up a little bit like he's going to maybe cycle back or go for a pass, and then that just gave him the slight opening that he needed from Super Dan to kind of put it in there.
Oh, man. Super Dan, our Jean-Claude Van Damme is MCM. He was typing in the interference chat and wasn't paying attention.
Oh,
Is that
man.
what happened? I mean,
Yeah.
I felt like normally, I felt like he would get that. I wasn't sure if he fell to that fake or what, but yeah. That makes sense.
That's Yager's first goal of the season so far. First of many, you have to assume.
Dirty Birds up 2-1 now.
Also 9 shots to 4, so they're starting to pull away.
Blucka,
And
another
that-
opportunity. Same move, but
Wow.
Jean-Claude Van Damme had nothing open for him.
Yeah, that was almost the same exact play, but got the save that time.
That time, Super Dan was not typing. That's what I just heard. That's what he typed to me. Rage gets the puck at center ice. Rage looking to bring it in. Takes a dud from Blucka. Rage up to Dragon Wing 0. Dragon Wing 0 misses the puck. Picks it up, though. Makes a horrible pass to Jaywalking. All the way back down into their own end.
Notice right now for Execution, they're going with Dragon Wing 0 for the defense. Lauren has not made an appearance tonight after the rough game that he had last game, which basically allowed 4 goals and 4 shots.
Dirty Birds back into the Execution end. Blucka with the shot just south. Plenty wide, though. Hockey Bo picks up the puck from Kazi. Kazi looks to pass it up, gets intercepted and killed off by Doobie. Doobie down out of the zone. Rage picks it up to Jaywalking. Jaywalking back to Rage. Rage over center ice, looking to bring it deep into the zone. Rage to Doobie. Doobie to Rage. Rage to Image. Image shoots. Scores! Great goal.
Well, it looks as if Spec is saying leg, but it's unanimous on the ref frequency. That's a clean goal.
I didn't see lag. I saw pretty open shot. I thought that Krub fell back a little bit too far into the crease. I think that's what made the opening so large. But I mean, I think Image has been lagging a little bit in the game, but I didn't see anything that affected the play too much, on my screen at least.
This makes it 2-2 now. Back and forth action again. Dirty Birds wins the faceoff. Cozy to Blucka. Blucka down to Cozy. A lag pass on my screen. Unfortunately, they had a good 3-on-1 opportunity. Dirty Birds gets killed off the puck by Jaywalking. Jaywalking to Doobie. Doobie out of the zone to Rage. Rage back up to Dragon Wing 0. Dragon Wing to Rage. Rage to Doobie. Doobie looking to Deke saving. Gets killed off. The puck phases. And Dirty Birds brings it out of the zone. 3-on-2 opportunity here. However, plenty of black checking. Player P's in the zone, or in the game now for execution. I didn't know who lagged out. Anyway, Blucka with an opportunity. Hits Hockey Bow. Hockey Bow back to Blucka. Blucka from Dan. Dan with a huge turnover. Ooh, I had a lag goal here. What about you guys?
I saw FaZe, and I'm just going to state right now, if we're talking about possible most valuable players in this league, you have to seriously consider saving, because Dirty Birds 2-0, they're in a position now where they're doing really well against execution in this game, and he has 70% of their goals so far, and they're a great defensive team. You have to consider saving for early MVP candidate.
Yeah, we'll see. It's only 2 games into the season, but, I mean, he's also had history in some other seasons, as I think it was season 17 when he and Yager, Blucka combined for over 100 points or something like that.
Hockey Bow, the Kazi, Hockey Bow shoots, saved by Dan. Good pressure there off the face-off after Dirty Birds won the face-off. Execution takes it out of their zone into Dirty Birds' territory. However, they turn it over at center ice. Image picks it back up for execution. Doobie brings in the zone to Image. Image looking for somewhere to go. Holds on to it. He has Dragon Wing open, but refuses to pass to him. Image to Jaywalking. Jaywalking turns it over to Kazi. Kazi back to Blucka. Blucka out of the zone.
Yeah, I saw him spiking around a little bit with the puck there. I think that's why he didn't pass it. I think he was spiking too much to get a pass off.
For the record, it was, I don't know if it was mentioned or not, Image was the one that lagged out.
Great. I was looking for who it was. Image intercepts the puck here. Image has the puck. Shoots it down the ice to Doobie. Doobie brings it in onside. Doobie looking for a move, nowhere to go. Oh, a nice little deke there. However, he's killed off by Dirty Birds, and Dirty Birds bring it the other way. Blucka into neutral ice. And for the record, there is actually no offsides in RSHL. I was just calling that as if it was an NHL game. Dirty Bird cycling at mid-ice. Hazeclaw picks it up. Passes to Blucka. Blucka looking for where to go. His Hockey Bow. Hockey Bow to Blucka. Blucka turns it over to Image. Image has Doobie if he hits the wall pass. Goes for the wall pass. Doobie picks it up. 1-0 here. Doobie. Fakes it. Went for the sweep, and he got saved by Krub. Blucka the other way. Blucka has Cozy helping him with back check. Cozy picks it up to Blucka. Blucka shoots just north. Oh, another great opportunity. And execution clears the zone. Jaywalking, ball kill saving and bringing it in. Jaywalking holds on. Nowhere to go. Dirty Birds clogging up all the different passing lanes. Rage down to Doobie. Doobie killed up by Blucka. Blucka has Dragon, and that's it. If he can burn past Dragon, he has a chance here. Looking for Deeks. Ball kills Doobie. Hits Kazi. Kazi shoots, and a big save by Dan again.
Yeah, another lagger message from Kazi, too, and I've seen him spiking around a little bit this game as well, so I guess both teams having some lag issues tonight.
Action on the other end of the ice already. Execution cycling south of the net. Jaywalking goes for a pass to Doobie, but it goes right to Krub. Krub passes the saving out of the zone to Blucka. Blucka carries it into the execution zone. Blucka from Hockey Bow. Hockey Bow with nothing. Turns it over. Jean-Claude Van Damme picks it up. Execution going the other way now. Once again, back and forth action, guys.
Yeah, still pretty even. Dirty Birds has a lot more shots, though. I'm assuming execution will want to even that up. Blucka's really putting a lot of pressure on, even just by himself right now.
Yeah, Blucka's been getting a lot of opportunities back in the offensive zone.
Also, lots of great forechecking, which you don't always see in the Warbird, but I think it's underutilized in that respect. He's gotten a lot of odd man rushes just off of good checks.
Doobie brings it in. Doobie does a fade shot, but it's saved by Krub.
Yeah, that's unfortunate that he didn't score there. I mean, it was a good save, and it's not like, oh, he definitely should have scored there 100%, but he got around saving, and that's not always really easy to do. So you really want to take advantage of those chances when you get them.
Saving ball, killing everybody. Passes to Kazi. Kazi just north of the goal and misses. Jean Claude Van Bam picks it up. Passes to Rage. Rage goes north. Tries to get it to Doobie. Blucka intercepts. Doobie ball kills him. And Rage carries in, but turns it right back over to Blucka. Blucka's all over the place lately. Blucka trying to burn past Dragon Wing. There's a little fake. Uh-oh. A roll and shot, and... Oh, I had a face on my screen.
Same here, and I guess this is just a laggy game, because that's, I think, the third phased goal that I've seen, just from Blucka too. The puck just keeps phasing.
Yeah, that's...
While we have a second of complete nothingness, you have to wonder at some point Execution's going to start dropping down people's rankings if they don't win this game, because they'll have 2 losses and a tie, and they're still considered to be a top 4 team in the league.
Well, I have them at 6 in my rankings just because they haven't had a win yet. I mean, skill-wise, I think they're better than that, but we'll see. They've had kind of a rough schedule, too, so some teams have had a lot of easy games, some teams haven't had such an easy schedule, so this will turn around for them pretty quickly after they start facing some of the mid or low-tier teams, I believe.
Execution cycling and Dirty Birds in, trying to get something going, looking to get the lead to 3-2. However, Dirty Birds had nothing to do with it. Pick it up and get it out of the zone quickly. A big missed check by Image on Blucka with opportunity here. Blucka goes south. Dragon Wing just stops him right in his tracks.
That was a great defensive play by Dragon Wing there.
He gave him a little bit of sight and just killed him off afterwards.
Yeah, it's really good that he's here, and this is what I was saying last week, is that they don't necessarily have a lot of depth, so they really need their optimal lineup to show to be really effective, and they have that here tonight.
Blucka and Kazi. Blucka to Kazi. Kazi to Blucka. Blucka shoots. He scores!
Yeah, that was unfortunate. Like, the defender tried to check him right as he passed the puck, and it instantly went back to him. Like, the timing on that was really unfortunate. I don't know if I would call that necessarily an error or just kind of fortune. You know, it was good fortune, I'll say that.
Just a minute after the last lag goal, they come back and score a clean one. 3-2 Dirty Birds. Pilot drops the puck. Doobie wins the faceoff for Execution. Passes back to Jaywalking. Jaywalking to Image. Image to Rage. Rage takes a little soft shot. Krub has nothing but easy saves there.
Krub is having a pretty nice night so far tonight, in my humble opinion. He's got a ton of saves, and or pardon me, he's got 7 saves, but he's been fairly solid, I have to say. Super Dan, the defense isn't exactly as bad as it was last week, but there are some weird goals going in here.
We got a 4-on-1 right here. Jaywalking the Rage. Rage brings it in. Shoots bottom post and scores! Execution.
And that's clean. Yeah, and that's kind of funny because he had his nose pointed down there at the same spot for about 2 or 3 seconds before he shot. I'm assuming that Krub thought he was faking, and he was going to go back top, and that's why he was holding his ship there, but he just took the shot and got it past him.
To ask you guys here, Rage scored that goal in a Terrier. We could see him play all sorts of different ships. Which ship do you think he's the best in?
Well, it depends on what role you're looking for him to play. But, okay, so I'll keep going here since I thought they were about to score a goal. But
Hockey Bow with opportunity. Hockey Bow goes north. His Hayes. Hayes picks it up. Hockey Bow to Hayes. Turns it over to Dragonwing. Dragonwing phases it out to Image. Image down to Doobie. Doobie at center ice. Doobie bringing it in. Hits Rage. Rage carries it in. Holds, and gets killed up by Kazi.
Right now, Krub questioning himself a little bit. There was some discussion prior to the game that he figured tonight might not be the best night for him, and as soon as I give him some props, he lets in a huge snipe goal.
You know, and that's fine. I mean, I think you usually get what you expect from Krub. He's not really a bad goalie. He's not like a terrible goalie. He makes saves, but he doesn't always make all of the saves, you know? Sometimes those goals are going to get in there. But it's consistent in what he delivers, you know, so it's not unexpected. But he'll consistently make those saves against most of the standard plays, so I mean, you just get what you expect is what I see from Krub.
5 seconds left. Image with the opportunity, saving, kills him off. Brings it up, dumps it in behind the net to try to kill the period off, and Hayes does the same. End of 2 periods, 3-3.
Well, from what I saw from that period, Blucka is giving Execution a lot of trouble. the score is tied, but he's really exerting a lot of pressure and presence on the ice. And there's a lot of good players in the zone, but one thing I'll say, and this actually applies to Saving and Blucka both, is that there's just this uncomfortable uncertainty when you're playing them, because sometimes you see stuff that you don't see from other players that ends up working. Like when you see some players like Doobie and other good players like that, they make a lot of good plays, but it's not like they're pulling anything that you're not expecting or that you can't predict. It's you see what's going on, and they're just so good that they make it happen. But with Yager and Saving, sometimes unexpected stuff happens, and you're like, what's going to happen here? I'm not sure. And that's really uncomfortable sometimes.
As a goalie, I can second that. There are maybe 8 to 10 people in the zone that when they're coming at you 1-on-0 or maybe 2-on-1, you just get this little feeling like, oh man, something's going to happen here, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Or, better yet, you know what you're supposed to do, and yet they still score. And I think it's fair to say that Blucka and Saving have that effect on a lot of goalies in the zone.
So 18 shots to 10, but still even goals. So Dirty Birds had a lot more puck time in that period. I missed that comparison for the first period, so I'm not sure overall for the whole game. But a little bit more puck time in that period and the shot advantage. The flow of the game seems to be pretty equal. A lot of it's been odd man rushes by Blucka, not necessarily just setting up in the neutral zone and dominating the game. But yeah, pretty close game. A little closer than I think the shot count suggests, at least.
Yeah, the shot count is a little off balance, but the game's been back and forth a lot.
And another thing, too, is that we have seen quite a few lag goals, so some of those shots aren't even legit shots.
Period 3 about to get underway here. Waiting for Pilot to start it up. What do you guys think the key of the game is for either team to win now?
Defensive breakdowns. If Dirty Birds can avoid giving Execution these odd man rushes, and if Execution's able to keep Blucka from breaking out, I mean, they're going to win the game. Both these teams are supposed to be really good defensively. Dirty Birds maybe more so, but we've seen a lot of offensive opportunities today.
Yeah, I think it's a big thing, too, is I think for Dirty Birds, they just need to play a lot of solid team defense. And this goes back to what I'm saying about Krub, especially when you have team defense and things are happening like in a standard, 5v5 or 4v4 or whatever's happening in the zone. He's going to make most of those stops. He's a little weak against odd-man rushes, but you shouldn't be giving away many of those anyway.
Dirty Bird with pressure into the execution zone. Turns it over. Rage with a breakaway. Rage in the Terrier. Going against Krub. Let's see what happens here. Rage just shoots it, tries to ball kill Krub, and fails.
Yeah, really what I think he's trying to do is he played it correctly. He wanted Krub to pass it back to him, and then he was going to shoot at the goal. But I guess he misjudged that it was going to be outside of Krub's procs, and it was still in there. But, I mean, that's a really clever play to do that. It almost worked out. He just tried to shoot a little bit too early, or at least wanted to try to check or something. But that could have been very different.
Yeah, smart play by Rage, definitely. Blucka into the execution zone. Blucka looking to make a move. Hits Banana. Banana the shot, but Dan's there to save it again.
See, and those are those shots where it looked like it wasn't a good opportunity because Dan was so close, but...
Oh, opportunity, Doobie. From Rage, gets killed off the puck. Go ahead, Thrill.
Yeah, what I was saying is it looked like it wasn't that good of an opportunity because the save came in from the procs, but really that was just one pixel away from being a really, really nice goal. And sometimes people don't always see those, but that was like one pixel away, and it would have been really nice.
Blucka carrying the puck in for Dirty Birds. Dirty Birds setting up in the execution zone. Blucka back to Saving. Saving to Banana. Saving back to Cozy. Cozy to Saving. Banana shoots just south of the post again.
Yeah, he should have passed that back to Saving, I think, for a double cross kind of play. I think that might have been more effective, but...
Blucka looks to hit Banana, but it phases out and returns back to center ice.
I want to ask you guys, when you've got Dragon Wing in as your defender, and you've got a Warbird that's continuously breaking out, do you think it would be better to have a guy like Lauren in, even though he is relatively new, in the Giant Leviathan?
I think Dragon Wing is the better choice, but I think that he should be in Spider, maybe. I don't think Terrier's that great as a stay-at-home defenseman, just because of the rotation.
Kazi Banana. Kazi looking to make an opportunity here, but Jaywalking kills him off, shoots to south. And Execution picks it back up, brings it out of their own end. Jaywalking looking for somewhere to pass to. Cozy with a big check down south. Cozy turns to Banana. Banana up to Saving. Saving hits Kazi. Kazi takes a check, but gets railroaded over by Jaywalking. Krub picks up the puck on a clear. Krub up to Saving. Saving looking for somewhere to go. Goes to Banana. Banana back down to Saving. Saving into center ice. To Nana. Nana carrying it. Nowhere to go. Hits Kazi. Kazi to Blucka. Blucka and Nana here. Nana back to Saving. Saving holds on. Tries to just fake everybody out, but Dragon Wing Zero there to kill him off. Doobie kills off Banana. Doobie with an opportunity. Tries to go back to Jaywalking. Just has a bad pass and Saving intercepts. Dirty Birds trying to get out of their own zone again. Dirty Birds turn it back into their own zone. They're having a hard time getting through center ice now.
I'll tell you what, we've had a bunch of games go back to back to back to back, seemingly with overtimes. We might have another one here.
Looks like it. That's what I was saying in one of our last broadcasts. A lot of overtime this season so far. And it definitely could be, but I don't know. There's been a lot of offensive action in this game, so I'd be surprised if we didn't see another goal or two in the next 8.5 minutes.
Is this a fluke, or do you figure that maybe there's just more parity in the league now?
Well, I think that there is a little bit more parity than last season. I think a lot of people are taking the league a lot more seriously this season than they did last season. I think there's a little bit more activity.
Banana to Blucka. Blucka holds, shoots. Kazi picked off by Jaywalking. Jaywalking the Rage. Rage out of the execution zone down the Image. Image to Doobie. Doobie carrying it in. Back to Image. Image in the Dirty Bird zone. Carries it down. Nowhere to go. Cycles back. We'll start it all over again. Rage from Doobie. Doobie brings it in. Nowhere to go again. Back to the blue line. Doobie finds Image. Image shoots just south of the goal. Krub picks it up. Hits Hayes on the way out. Oh, Jaywalking kills off Hayes. Big play. Jaywalking tries to hit Doobie. Saving's there for interception. They're going the other way.
Those are those tricky plays that can sometimes work against defensemen, but Saving's just too patient for that to work against him.
Saving holds it. Tries to get a quick goal in there, but Dragon Wing once again on the crease with a great save.
Great save by Dragon Wing. He also tanked, though, and Saving checked him. If he had died to that check, Saving might have been able to get a goal. So that's unfortunate.
Oh, Doobie here with an opportunity from Jaywalking. Jaywalking from Doobie. Jaywalking off the post, just wide. I called the post shot a wide shot because it wasn't going in. Banana to Blucka. Blucka looking for a pass. Hits Kazi. Kazi to Blucka. Blucka killed off. Banana picks up the garbage, but nowhere to go. Dirty Birds recycle back again. Blucka killed off by Rage. Rage to Doobie. Out of the execution end and into the center ice. Doobie 1-0. Sweep north, and
he actually had that, I think. Yeah, I think that was a good move. He got him to bite. Really made Hayescott look like an amateur there on that play, but he didn't capitalize on that shot, and I definitely think he was open.
Dirty Bird cycle back in the execution in. Face puck brings it back down to center ice again.
Seeing a lot of duds this game.
Also a lot of tanks, I've noticed that. This has kind of been a little laggier game than usual. I don't know if it's just because of Blue Goku's presence in the game or...
A great opportunity again. Dragon Wing's there for another huge save. Is Dan playing good or is Dragon Wing playing better?
I think both of them are playing pretty good. Dragon Wing's play pretty solid for the most part. I still wish he would play Spider. There's been a couple plays where, I mean, you just can't keep up with a Warbird's rotation with a Terrier's rotation. It doesn't happen that often. I think Spider would be a more solid choice. Terrier's good for forechecking. It's great for checking in the other team's zone for like a midfield position, but I really wish he'd change that Spider.
Doobie with Rage trying to make something happen. Banana kills him off. Dirty Birds once again, great defensively. However, they turn it over in their own end. Jaywalking picks it up. Jaywalking to Rage. Rage does a drop pass to Image. Image misses it. Does a little spike dance, and then Saving brings it out the other way. Saving to center ice. Down to Blucka. Blucka to Saving. Saving back to Blucka. Blucka shoots, and just wide.
Yeah, a close play, and I think that he could have scored that there, too. I think that was another open shot, kind of like Doobie's. It was a different play, But I think that if he got that in that corner, I think that actually would have been a goal. So a couple missed opportunities by these teams, maybe canceling each other out a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, great play back and forth once again. It's non-stop, it seems. Doobie intercepts the puck. One-on-one. Takes a shot north. Hayescloud had it, but Krub picked it up anyway. Krub outlets to Banana. Banana hits Blucka. Blucka carries it into the execution zone. Blucka does the deke to Banana. Banana back to Saving. Saving to Banana, but misses himself. Gene picks it up. Down to Doobie. Doobie just gets it out of the zone to slow it down.
Yeah, and one thing I want to say about this game is it's been pretty fun and interesting to watch. That we've been talking about some of these other close games and overtime games, and some of them have been good games, but not necessarily the most entertaining. And this has been a really entertaining game.
It has that playoff feel to it.
It really does, because both of these teams are trying to prove that they're better than the other. Like, they're so close in terms of, ranking and predictions and so forth. They just want to beat the other.
Jaywalking trying to... Go ahead, sorry
about that.
Are you good?
I think one thing is that both teams have their pretty much optimal lines here. And sometimes you don't see that in the regular season. Sometimes people don't show up and they have stuff to do. In playoffs, you always see that. And here, both full lineups have shown. So we're really getting to see, first line against first line. And that's really making it pretty interesting.
Doobie from Rage. Rage to Doobie. Doobie down to Jaywalking. Jaywalking down the Rage. Rage picks it up. Goes to hold on to it. Gets killed up by Blucka. Had a chance to pass to Doobie, but failed. Blucka from Kazi. Kazi back in. To Blucka. Blucka. Deeks. Image to Blucka. Blucka turns it over.
For the record, there was technically a spawn kill, but due to the fact it was in play, it wasn't going to be called.
And if you're new to the game, you ever seen this before on this at all, RSHL.org, it'll give you some information about this. This is a spaceship's version of hockey. And spawn killing, where you kill someone more than 2 times in a row, when it's out of play is illegal, but when it's in play it's completely legal. Dirty Bird cycling in the execution zone, saving down to Blucka. Blucka pulls the image down, dekes him. Blucka to Banana. Banana holds it to Blucka. Blucka to Saving. Saving to Blucka. Blucka to Cozy. Cozy kills Banana. And another huge stop by Dragonwing on the crease.
Who do you guys have winning this game, and who scores the winner?
Dirty Birds is looking a little scary right now. Both teams have a lot of star players, but Blucka has had a lot of presence in this match. And I don't know. I'm feeling Blucka tonight. We'll see, but that's just what I'm predicting.
I've got Doobie scoring on Krub to win this for Execution.
Execution bringing the puck into the Dirty Birds in. Doobie with an opportunity here gets killed up by Saving. Saving kills off Jaywalking, gets the puck and turns it the other way. For the record, I got Execution. I think it's going to be a goal from Image on one of those questionable lag spike shots he has. Blucka with the puck. His Kazi. Kazi goes north. Huge stop by Dragonwing again. Saving on the crease to Kazi. Kazi to Saving. Kazi. Rage picks it up. And we're out of the zone. Execution was lucky to get out of there without a goal against.
And you can see that there with Saving's play. It's very patient on the crease there. And a lot of people just end up throwing the puck away. And the fact that he's keeping the puck there, the goalie starts getting really antsy in those plays. And the defender too. And you're like, what's going to happen? He's still got the puck. And that's really good play. I mean, they didn't score, but making the goalie and the defender uncomfortable like that, you can sometimes force something in eventually.
Dangerous play there when Jean-Claude Van Damme passed it to his own player, and he had a ball kill away from being a goal. Execution out of the zone. Doobie at center ice does a lag. I don't know if that was Image or Doobie or who lagged it, but it just went out of nowhere.
It looks like this will probably go into overtime. It looks like they're just going to stall out here. And lineup predictions. Cozy's gone from Dirty Birds, so that's pretty much a given. I mean, no offense to him, but I mean, he's just a clear choice here. And just due to the lag, I think that Image is probably going to come out for Execution. So I don't know if your prediction will come true. We'll see, but I think Image is going to come out.
I think they might actually take out Dragonwing and just play last man back, but I would personally keep Dragonwing in there because he has been huge today.
I think they're going to leave Dragonwing in.
10 seconds left. Good opportunity here. Banana from Kazi. Kazi for Blucka. Blucka misses or holds up.
Oh, if he gets that pass off, that's a goal.
Good chance there. To overtime we go. 3-3. 21 shots for Dirty Birds, 14 for Execution. We got a 2-minute break in the game.
You know, I know that a lot of the action is seen back and forth, but again, Dirty Birds with a lot more puck time than Execution in that period. So they have a little bit more control of what goes on in the game. And I know I've harped on this week after week when I've been commentating these, but puck control really is the most valuable thing to have as a team because it just gives you, so much control, I guess that's obvious, over the match. I mean, if you have the puck, the other team can't score on you, and you potentially have an opportunity to eventually score. So if they keep up this puck control advantage, then I think they have control of their own destiny here in this overtime period.
Trying to keep an eye on the changes here. Like you called out, Kazi's out of the game for Dirty Birds.
Dragon Wing comes in. An Image goes out.
Yeah, I'd be very surprised if anything else happened. I mean, Image is a good player and he's a solid player, but I think when you're looking at Jaywalking, Doobie, and Rage, individually are probably a little bit more talented. Blue Goku's more of a team kind of guy, like kind of makes things gel. And Dragon Wing is just a solid stay-at-home defender. So this is the lineup I would expect. Plus, you always have that variable with Blue Goku lagging. So if somebody's going to come out, it might as well be the person lagging. That makes a lot of sense. For Dirty Birds, I mean, Cozy just doesn't really compare to Saving Banana or Yager, who are 3 of the probably top 10 players in the league.
2 points for a win, 1 for a tie, nothing if you lose. This is going to be the difference as to which team gets ranked higher. I think if it's a tie, Execution would still be higher. But, man, Execution, they got to get a win here.
Yeah, and like I said, I mean, they're going to start winning matches regardless when they start coming up against, Dire Wolves and teams like that. I'm not really worried about their win-loss record, but, this is a rough start for them, and this could be the difference in at least playoff seeds. Like, they're going to make the playoffs, I have no doubt about that, but it could be the difference between maybe being 2nd or 3rd or being, 4th through 6th or something like that. So, rough start to the season could potentially impact playoff seedings. We'll see how much.
So I got to change my goal here. I'm going to have to go with Jaywalking from Doobie for the game winner for Execution.
We'll see. I mean, definitely Execution has one edge in that in terms of individual skill, I think Super Dan's a little bit better than Krub. But if teams are playing solid defense, I mean, it's not like Krub's going to be this glaring weakness that you're just going to easily get the puck past. So we'll see what happens here.
Underway in overtime, Dirty Birds wins the faceoff, brings it into the Execution zone, but gets pushed back out to the blue line. Banana picks it up, goes back to Saving to Banana. Banana to Blucka. Blucka has nowhere to go, but trying to make somewhere to go. Gets killed off, Banana picks it up, turns it over on a weak shot to Dan. Execution the other way, Doobie to Rage to Doobie. Doobie carries it into the Dirty Bird zone, passes back to Dragon Wing to Rage to Doobie. Doobie with an opportunity, shoots north, great save by Krub. Had the angle.
Certainly did, and that's a frustrating goal that a weaker goalie can let in, but Krub has been playing fairly above average in my humble opinion.
Definitely has. Blucka brings it in for Dirty Birds to Banana. Banana into the Execution end. Banana hits Blucka. Blucka to Banana. Blucka shoots in a big save by Dan. He didn't buy the sweep south.
Yeah, he definitely didn't, and that really wasn't close to being a goal, but it's dangerous. I mean, it's really dangerous to have those players around the crease, and I'm sure that it's not the most comfortable feeling in the world. So Execution's going to want to keep the puck away from the crease.
Dirty Bird, bring it back in. Turn it over to Execution. Doobie with the puck. A one-on-one break. It looks like he'll hold up and try to get some help. Doobie passes center ice, brings it into the Dirty Bird's end, passes back to Rage.
Good Derek fake the ass pass, so they would try to go for the ass pass and then switch back to the regular pass. It's clever.
Rage to Doobie. Doobie holds, goes behind the net. Wraparound's not very effective in the RSHL, so that's not going to work out. Doobie to Jaywalking to Rage. Rage looking for his own. Goes for ball kill. Misses it. Krub with a big save. Saving got tricked on his own move. Dirty Birds enter the Execution end. Saving to Blucka. Blucka to Banana. Banana from Saving. Huge save by Jaywalking. Saves the game. Waiting for a stoppage in play. There we go. Will it be a big defensive crease or just a defensive crease? And if you're new to the game, if you're in the goalie's crease and the goalie's in the crease and you're playing defense, you can't pick up the puck or else it's a penalty. It's going to be close.
You know, I'm not 100% convinced it was a goal, so for me, it can't be a BDC by definition for me because you need to be absolutely certain. But
let's get some insight here.
Oh, goalie had it, no doubt.
Yeah, that wasn't even close, to be honest. He was well in position there. And that's one thing. That's a smart play by Super Dan, where it looked like he's out of position at first. And normally, it's horrible as a goaltender to fall back into your crease. But in certain situations, in a scramble or something like that, it can help you get there faster, just flying in a straight line if you go back and fly up there. So that was a good decision to play it that way. Some goalies just shy away from falling back into the crease ever just because, well, it's not good. You allow more angles. But in that specific situation, it made sense, and he got back in time.
Funny to look at this last game, overtime game with a defensive crease. This game, overtime game with a defensive crease in the overtime also. So there's two of those in back-to-back games. Pilot calls the official penalty on jaywalking 2 minutes for defensive crease. Pilot was to drop the puck. Execution has nobody in the face-off circle. Rage enters the circle to take the face-off. Pilot drops it. Dirty Birds win it, but Rage kills him off. Rage down the image. Looks like they're going to keep cycling back just to try to kill the penalty off.
Yeah, now you're going to notice five... this is interesting here, actually. Image, I could have swore left the zone and came back.
He did earlier. We'll see what that does to him. Image brings it in.
It was between periods, too, so it doesn't have that much of an impact. I think the rule really only applies for periods.
Yeah, he didn't lag out earlier. He just, he selectively spectated, or whatever you want to call it.
Some people are wondering why that wasn't MIPS or a minor,
Good opportunity
minor penalty shot.
Banana, Blucka, and Saving cycling the puck well. Blucka down the Banana. Banana shoots just south. Gene picks it up, his Image. Image looking to kill some time on the clock. Try to get their player back.
Now that would be a minor penalty shot in the playoffs, if I am correct.
Yeah, and playoffs overtime is also 6v6.
Something both of these teams expect to be featuring
Execution with an
this
odd man
season.
break here. 2-on-1. Saving trying to get back to help out, but great back checking anyway. Banana picks it up. Blucka going the other way. 1-on-1 with Dan. Blucka looks for a deke. Goes south. Big save by Dan.
So I guess they wanted to sub the jab in for the penalty kill. I'm not sure it's the best decision, especially since he's still lagging. I guess they wanted the Warbird out of there, but...
Yeah, it looks like that way too. Blucka to Banana. Banana back to Saving. Saving to Banana. Banana shoots post! Dragon Wing ruins his plans at first, but he still got the ball kill and almost had a goal there.
Yeah, great positioning by Dragon Wing because I don't think Nana had the angle after the kill. It went off the post, but I think that's as close to a goal as he was going to get. So, yeah, just a great play by Dragon Wing there.
Back to even strength. Blucka and Banana. Banana holds it. Back to Saving. Saving. Holds. Shoots. Big stop by Jaywalking.
Another save by Jaywalking. I mean, the other one ended up being a DC, but still a good defensive play. And he's really being responsible in this overtime period.
Jaywalking not scared now of the crease. Jaywalking brings it up to Image. Image to Rage. Rage holding on to it. Takes a hit from Blucka. Breaks it down deep. Gets killed up by Banana. Banana out of the zone. Dirty Birds get away. At center ice, they turn it over back to execution. Image. Holding it. Nowhere to go. Goes north to jaywalking. Jaywalking back to Image, but it's intercepted by Banana.
Yeah, almost got through there. And jaywalking likes to take a lot of those high-risk passes that...
Oh, big shot and a post by Banana.
Yeah, high-risk, high-reward passes where sometimes they don't always work out, but sometimes it works out and it ends up being like a brilliant play. And right there it was really close. Like, Banana just barely procs it.
Banana and Blucka. Banana goes for a fake and just tries to catch everybody off guard, but nobody on execution bit it. Rage and Image in center ice. Image killed up by Saving the Hayes. Hayes holds on to it and slows it down. Saving brings it to center ice to Banana. Banana to Saving to Blucka. They enter the execution zone, but then immediately pass it back out to center ice to Hayes. Good pressure from execution's defense. Blucka brings it into the hash marks. Goes north, intercepted by Image. Image to jaywalking. Jaywalking looking for a pass out of the zone. Holds on to it and passes back to Dragon Wing 0. Back at center ice action. Rage carries it to Image. Image, the Rage holds on to it. Looks for a pass in the middle of nowhere. Turns it over. Banana with an odd man rush, but it's not going to be much because those Terriers are going to catch up to him. Responsibly plays it back to Blucka. Blucka to Banana. Banana to Saving. Saving back to Banana. Back and forth they go. Back to Hayes. Hayes looking to bring it in. Trying to do something to get Execution to bite. Execution's not doing it. Saving it to Blucka. Blucka killed off by Image. Execution gets it out of their own end.
I'm wondering if Image is going to stay in, or if he's just waiting for a good opportunity.
Good opportunity again, but jaywalking's there and shoots it north and clears it away from the crease.
I guess they're just going to leave Image in here. I thought that they were going to take him out for the power play. I don't know if they just figure it's not worth it, but you know, a laggy Image that might lag out at any minute in over Doobie, who doesn't seem to be lagging. I'm not sure if I agree, but
I think Doobie should be in right now. He was given the pressure on the other end, but now it's just been one-sided in overtime. Rage killed off the puck by Banana at center ice. Saving, bringing it in. Saving with Blucka. Hits Blucka. Image goes for a check, misses. Jaywalking picks up the check on Blucka. Gets the puck and hits Image. Image ices it down the Rage. Rage holds up. Tries to declay Hayes. Tries to do a ball kill, and Hayes saw it coming the entire way.
Yeah, he got a little bit out of range. Smart flying by Hayes Cloud to kind of maneuver in a way to where, even if Rage went for the check there, he kind of moved his ship out of range right as he got the puck so that the bullet couldn't hit him.
When you have three offensive juggernauts like Banana, Blucka, and Saving on the ice, it's really nice to have a guy like Hayes Cloud willing to sit back and be the role player D-man and do a solid job at the same time.
Well, that's always nice too, but one thing to keep in mind is, especially from Banana and Saving, both very well-rounded players. So offensive juggernauts, but also defensively responsible and good on the forecheck as well. So just a well-rounded lineup right here. This overtime.
Oh, here we go. An opportunity. Blucka holds up, hits Banana. Banana, the Saving holds, shoots. Banana, pass, scores. Oh, what a goal.
It's a lag. Banana Squadron tanked.
Oh, we have a tank. Oh.
Good catch by Thrill.
If you're new to the game, what that means is that the server had a hit on the player, and it didn't record to the player, which calls it a tank, which makes it a lag goal.
And it was a nice play, but one thing unfortunate that happened there is some really great... Hold on here.
Blucka the Saving the Blucka, Saving. Shoots, big save by Dragon Wing. Possible
Close.
DC.
Nah, he was out of the crease, but that was almost a goal. I'm pretty sure the defender is definitely out of the crease there. I don't think it's even an argument.
Image attempts a ball kill on Hayes. Hayes has nothing to do with it because it phased. Blucka bringing it back into the zone for Dirty Birds. To Banana. Banana right on the blue line. Down to Saving. Saving the Blucka. Blucka nowhere to go. Cycles back. Hits Banana. Banana to Blucka. Misses the pass because he was dead. And Jean-Claude Van Damme picks it back up.
Dirty Bird smells blood here. They're really pressing really hard.
Ever since that DC call, it's been all Dirty Birds. Doobie's back in the game, though. And that's going to help out execution. Doobie Passes down the Image. Image goes for Doobie. Misses the pass, and Hayes picks it up.
Yeah, Doobie's in, but he subs in for jaywalking.
Interesting subs, to say the least. Doobie carries it in through center ice. Looks for a pass. Hits Rage. Rage holds up. Brings it in. Actually kills off Blucka Blucka. Passes back to Dragon Wing Zero at center ice. Looking to set something up here. Image holds on to it. Down to Rage. Into the Dirty Bird zone. Rage holding on to it. Ball kills Banana. Passes down the Image. Image shoots just south. It was a phased shot, though. Saving to Blucka on the other way. Saving ball kills off Rage. Rage to Banana. Banana holds on to it, looking for saving. Hits Blucka. Blucka shoots south. Jean-Claude Van Damme once again. Like a ninja down there to save the puck. Doobie carried in for execution.
There's only a minute and 30 left. And right now, the way it's looking is a Dirty Birds winner.
Good move by Doobie.
Tie,
saved by Krub. Could Execution have 2 ties in the season already? Dirty Birds back into the Execution zone, but Rage kills him off immediately.
Well, they're tying right now, but you have to wonder, too. It's different because it'll be 5v5 or 6v6, but if they keep playing many more overtime games, they might be so more used to the style of play by the time playoffs come about that it could be advantageous to them in that way, just having more playoff experience, like overtime experience.
Execution cycling well in Dirty Bird zone. Rage to Doobie. Doobie with opportunity shoots in a big save by Krub.
Yeah, Krub moved really weird there for a second and started to leave open an angle. He adjusted well, but I think that he hit the wrong directional pad for a second, but he made that adjustment to get back in time.
Saving holds the puck and nowhere to go with it.
By the way, 5 dud messages before Krub made that save.
Wow.
3 of them from Rage, yeah.
Save. Banana holds on to it, looking for somewhere to go, nowhere to pass to. Cycle back. 30 seconds left in the period. And in the game. Back to Blucka. Blucka tries to go with Banana, but misses him. Rage picks it up. A 1-on-3 rush here. Let's see what he does. Goes back to Doobie. Doobie dies. Rage picks it back up. 15 seconds remain. Rage tries to go back to Dragon, misses him. 10 seconds left. Dragon. Nowhere to go. Passes it to Blucka.
Bad pass. Here, 4 seconds now. This is going to be a
3,
time.
2, 1, and game over. Oh. Great game, though.
Pretty good game. I think Execution is probably wanted to win at the beginning of the game, but by the end of the game, I'm sure they were happy with the tie. So pay attention. It's not going to come up for a little bit, but I want us to pay specific attention to this overtime goal, the Banana tank that got called back because he did register a tank from the server. And the reason I want to pay attention to it is because they had some great passing on the crease there that actually opened up multiple avenues for goals. The top goal was open. It was a great opportunity. The defender just made the good check. But Saving also had the goal if he keeps the puck and shoots south, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. So if he had kept that, then it was still a great opportunity. I mean, it was a good pass, but I think that there were just 2 or 3 avenues for them to go for the goal there after they created the opportunity, and I guess they just chose slightly the wrong one. But let's watch the replay and see if it was as open bottom as I thought it was for Saving.
A lot of back and forth action tonight. It was a fun game to watch. It seems like every time a goal was scored within the next 2 minutes, it would be a reaction goal. Getting word that Superdam's going to join us for a post-game interview.
Yeah, that would be good. I do want to watch. Let's talk about. I don't know when it's going to come. It should be in maybe like 30 seconds, I'm guessing.
Somewhere in here, it's on here, right?
Yeah, it's going to be one of the last ones, I think. Probably second to last replay. Yeah, that was unfortunate there. I think that was the lag one, actually. Lots of phasing in this game.
Some good saved replays by Pilot here.
Actually, I think it was TJ.
Oh, TJ was doing them? Great job, TJ. Pilot sucks. Nah, just joking. We love Pilot. if you're watching online, first-time watchers, these are just replays from the game. We can save all the plays we want to save. Usually we look for plays that are important to the game, and we replay them at the end of the game, kind of a look back.
Yeah, there was a play there that the timing there was just really good luck, honestly, for Dirty Birds. Like, I don't think it was intentional. It just happened to work out that way, just the slight timing of it.
There's
the one, I think that Krub thought that he was faking with the stationary move. But he was not faking. He was faking. Clever play by Rage, once again. Yeah, he could have put that away.
Overall, though, Dirty Birds had some great cycling in their offensive end.
They did, especially you could see later on in the game in the overtime period, they started to take a lot more control of the game than they did earlier on, and just the difference in puck time numbers for the teams show that as well.
There's the
DC, so I think it should be the next one. No, this is manual. Yeah, see, I don't think he got the goal there. Great positioning by Dragoming to foil that timing. Here it is right here. And watch the bottom post, because I think after this opportunity gets created, he has some other options for goals. Yeah, if he kept that and shot it to the bottom post, he definitely had a goal there. I mean, it was still, a fine decision to pass other than the check. But if he had kept that bottom, at that point, they got in such good position that they had multiple avenues of scoring the goal. But, I mean, it wasn't necessarily a bad decision, it just wasn't the best decision.
Yeah, it was good to see them come back to them being execution after a rocky start last game, and then starting out down 1-0 early in this game.
Yeah, and they're going to want to try to get a better hold on the game. So one thing I do want to mention, too, is some of the lineup decisions for execution in overtime. I'm not sure if they talked about this as players or if it was Image Blue Goku's decision to make those changes. But some of them were kind of weird. I mean, the laggy player coming in for a lot of the overtime period, first to kill the penalty, and then for Doobie, who's known for scoring overtime goals, and then to come in for jaywalking, who's just all around just considered one of the best players in the zone. I don't know. I don't think it was the best lineup calling, and that's something that I have actually been critical of Blue Goku in the past when he was captain at Breakaway. Sometimes I don't feel like he makes the best lineup calls. Maybe something weird was going on where those changes were necessary, but I felt like Doobie and jaywalking definitely should have been in the game. And when Doobie came back in, I don't know why he came back in for jaywalking, unless jaywalking lagged out or something.
Yeah, not sure what happened there. Let's try to get some insight on it. I'm going to bring in Super Dan for a quick interview. Super Dan, great game tonight.
Hey, yo, what up?
Hey, how did it feel to not let in the first shot this time?
Oh, he did.
I did let up the first shot.
The first four shots.
Well, he let in the first shot, and then the second shot was a leg. Yeah.
Man, like Swiss cheese.
Well, you want to know what the problem was in this game, although I guess it didn't work last game, was that the first two periods where they scored all their goals, I didn't have Justin Bieber on, so I didn't get that solved until the third.
Oh, the Biebs.
It's my secret weapon.
So,
have you been listening to the broadcast, Dan?
Yeah, I mean, it zones out most of the time after I turned up music, but I do hear a little bit of it.
Did you hear when I was just talking about that overtime chance that Banana Squadron and Saving had on the tank?
Yeah, I don't think... I was pretty much down for the low post, but if Saving just did what he was almost been doing the whole game, was just that fade shot when I'm too deep in the net, that probably had a better chance.
Dan, Thrill's mentioning some questions from us up here about the lineup changes you guys had in the overtime.
Yeah, I think they wanted to get the level 1 guy out, which was Doobie at the time, I guess. I'm not sure if I agree with Image just because he lags out, but he only lagged out, I think, once this game, so I guess it wasn't as bad as the other games, but God forbid he lagged out and then all of a sudden it's, 4-on-2?
Yeah.
Well, did jaywalking lag out at the end when Doobie got back in, or was that a sub?
I wasn't really paying attention there. Hold on. Yeah. So I wasn't really paying attention. Jordan mentioned he was spiking a little bit and he was trying to get out, I think, at the start of overtime. So they might have set up something I really didn't see.
Okay, that would make sense.
It was pretty much, I couldn't really read because Dirty Birds had plenty of control.
Yeah, that was the only thing that made sense to me was maybe the lag out. Because I think he's been spiking a little this season too. Not as much as Blue Goku, but I was surprised that he came out.
Dan, what'd you think about...
He's been trying to get a new modem or tether or whatever, but go ahead, Buck, I'm sorry.
No worries, I'll forgive you. What'd you think about your team's performance tonight?
I think we played well. We let up a lot of shots, which I don't mind, because usually I don't see a lot of shots. Dragon Wing played really well. Some of those, some of the plays, I didn't even see the passes. I think the second shot of the game where it was lag, I didn't even see the shot. I thought it just went to the corner and he held it and just kept going. And one of the cross crease passes that he saved, which was great, but I didn't even see the pass. All of a sudden it was up there, so I mean, he played great. Yeah,
there was some lag a little bit too. A lot more lag in that game than I'm used to seeing too. Lots of phase goals, phase passes, and stuff like that. Do you think that had any impact on the game at all?
Yeah, it seemed pretty laggy. I know it seemed like Dirty Birds got gypped on a couple calls. Not gypped, but, you know, I mean, they were a lag if you watch on replay and stuff, but it didn't seem like the calls were going that way. But, yeah.
What'd you think about Dirty Birds overall? Like I said, from our side, we saw a lot of opportunities from them. Some great passing on the crease and some good cycling.
Yeah, apparently people are afraid to check Yager or Blucka Blucka, whatever you want to call them. But, no, they play well, especially when they have their three and Nana, Blucka Blucka, and Saving. There's really not too many better threes, if at all, in the zone, that, especially with the chemistry between Saving and Bluck. I mean, Nana pretty much goes with everybody, but Blucka and Saving have been playing together for the past couple of years, and they know where they're going to be at all times.
When you say people are afraid to check him, actually Blucka Blucka was 4th in the league in checks before this game.
Oh, no, I was just joking that he deeks and people are terrible and don't check him. Besides just being a warbird. Once you get checked once, you're going to get checked twice as a warbird, and that just gets abused. So being 4th most checked really doesn't mean the whole hell of a lot. Take away half those checks.
So I saw a couple times, and I commented on it too, a couple times Saving especially got to hold the puck around the crease for several seconds without getting checked. And I was mentioning that can kind of make goaltending makes you a little nervous sometimes when they're staying on the crease for so long. Were you getting a little nervous at all when he had the puck there for so long?
Yeah, obviously if anyone has the puck and they know what they're doing and they hold it. You were pretty much spot on with their... Was it their first goal that Saving scored, or was that somebody else? No, that was Saving, where the jab died and he came in and you said any other player would shoot it right away, which is what I was waiting for, the bottom post. Once he hits it, he shoots, but he held it and shot top post where I wasn't.
Yeah, he's really patient with the puck, and a lot of players just throw away the opportunities, and people don't know how to respond to that because a lot of players don't play that way. I think that's the one thing I was talking about, the uncertainty of playing against a player like that can kind of throw you off.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, some of those plays are few and far between where they, even if you just hold it for an extra half a second, it makes all the difference in the world. That extra spin or teammates cutting to the net.
Yeah, one more thing for you, Dan. Execution now, 0-1-2 on the season. Is this kind of... I mean, obviously this isn't the start you guys expected to have, only having 2 points via ties. You know, what are you guys thinking to do to stop this?
Well, a couple of those goals were on me. I blame the first goal with Saving on me because I could have been better positioned. I didn't realize I could have positioned myself a lot better to get in the way of that. And I don't know if you had your chats on, but I was typing to you guys on ITF during that breakaway, which I still should have saved, but I sucked. But I don't know, a little more. It seems like some people are hesitant on the offensive. And we're not getting the puck control that we want. I mean, we got outshot by so many shots that game. That's usually the total opposite in our games, even in preseason or scrimmage or anything. So, I mean, I think it's just a couple more games, a couple more times for people to gel together and build up some chemistry, and it'll be all right.
Well, I think you guys have had a little bit of a tough schedule so far, too, compared to other teams. Like, you guys haven't really had any easy games so far. or a lot of the mid-tier games. So that's what I was saying. Like I don't think that your team has anything to worry about. I'm pretty sure the record will start shooting up here in a couple weeks with the new schedule.
Yeah, it's always hard to judge at the start of the season, and there's 20 games, and we're 3 games in for us. So I mean, it's not the end of the world, and it'll all come together. But even what you guys are mentioning in the middle of the broadcast, I think there's a lot more parity, to be honest. I mean, sure, you got your typical top 3 or top 3 or 4 elite teams, but even after that, it's really hard to judge. There's no really. There might be 1 or 2 bottom feeders, but even then, they're not the typical bottom feeders where you don't expect them to ever win a game or be competitive.
Definitely. Well, Dan, thanks for joining us tonight. Good game again. Sorry you couldn't get the W, but you looked better this game than the last game.
I'm trying to work on it, but thanks for having me, and you guys have been doing a great job.
All right, take care, Dan. Well, that wraps us. That wraps up our broadcast tonight. We don't want to do too many interviews because it lasts forever. So we're gonna wrap it up tonight. I want to say thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching. If you're new to the game, again, RSHL.org. You'll find a bunch more information on the game. For Thrill and the Red Raven, this is Bucky. Have a good